So, our presentation now is the formation, the Bienvenida, and I will show you what you're going to talk about. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you see the slides?
Yeah.
So let's go through the objectives of this formation, and it's everything is going to be written in Spanish, and then you're going to learn a little bit how to. But we speak in English, so that you can more or less now try and do the transfers. There is
Okay.
as I felt, as you wrote me quite well in Spanish. I think you already know Spanish, no?
No, for myself, I don't know that much. I do know like the basics, how to greet people or how to ask their name, but not much actually. I am trying to with the OLS. I found it really helpful yesterday that I tried the platform for the first time. But that's all. I think maybe in a week or two, maybe it will get better.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about what we're going to pass. Teresa, I think you know a little bit more Spanish because you wrote me down in Spanish.
Yes, I studied philology.
You studied, yeah. Perfect. And Maria, do you know anything of Spanish?
Also, for me, was the same. I did a short course at the university, but it was like basically ways to say something. But I think that you can talk to me in Spanish and I can understand, but I can't answer in Spanish.
Okay. So, anyway, we're going to all the things going to be written in Spanish. If you have any doubts, just it's going to be also going to have access to these things, and then you just can just scroll it and go to Google Translator because it's easy peasy. You know, it's small words, small sentences. Google Translator is good on that. Okay. So the objectives of this formation is to present the rights and the duties of ESC, present TUDANZAS, the manifesto of mission, vision, and values. Also, has for you to have an overview about all the projects in TUDANZAS. And then we're going through what you're going to do basically. That is cultural management, and think about some duties that cultural management has. And then we're gonna pass through all how we deal with this in TUDANZAS. For example, Excel de tareas and hoja de seguimiento that you're gonna have. The hoja de seguimiento you already had and you had access to it. So maybe you have already see it more or less how it works, but we're gonna look for it an example that this was really nice done from a person that was here in TUDANZAS. Most of people make some kind of mistakes, but it's normal, you know. It's also a way for you to connect with what we have been doing here. And then we're gonna pass through the blog, and then we're gonna work out. That's why I have a lot of like 2 hours It's not going to be 2 hours, it's going to be a 1 hour and a half because we already lost half an hour. But at least we're going to pass through all these things, and then we're going to make a little bit of exercises to work on it. Okay? So, first thing, let's go to the duties and also rights of the volunteer, and also it's kind of the same for Teresa, that she's not doing that with us, but she has also a program that she's with, and as all the money that you are receiving is from European Union, we should be really, really careful about this. Okay, so let's try to accomplish our duties, and also to be responsible of our rights. In the case of Teresa, you have Erasmus, so you have a scholarship. You know that you need to work a little bit more hours, 40 hours. Let's see if we can manage to have a little bit less time, but then we're going to talk about it, okay? So the duties are helping in TUDANZAS. Basically, what a volunteer does is this act of following the voluntad. What is the voluntad? Is like the inert inside will that makes you to want to do stuff, because it's what suppose that the NESC volunteering does. It's not about the money, the pocket money they're going to receive. It's correspondent just to, it's like for you to have if you, as you spend one day working with us, you have like this money for you to take some coffees or whatever. That's why the quantity is so low, because the will of the main thing of the volunteer is the will. It is the power of will. What I want to do, it's my time, I offer my time, and I don't receive nothing in change. Basically, I don't have expenses. That's why the program of ESC is so important. But and also the Erasmus Plus. But at the same time, you don't receive anything in change, because you don't have any expenses, but you don't have any return back. So sometimes there's this difficulty of people to understand that the volunteering process is there is no exchange of money on it. You have the right to receive the food and the house and the pocket money for you to don't have any extra expenses when you are here. Do we understand this?
Yeah.
Perfect. Because sometimes it's quite blurry. Also for Teresa, it's quite a different thing, as you're going to do you have a scholarship to give some support, and also like your process is a little bit more intense, because your duty is to learn. If the duty of a volunteer is to help, the duty of an ESC student, like an Erasmus Plus student, is to learn. Basic, learn by doing, both of you, but especially the Erasmus Plus. Do you agree with this, Teresa?
Yes.
Yeah? So we are conscious about it. So one thing is that we are really, really like teasing is that you shouldn't go out. You shouldn't arrive earlier. You shouldn't go out later. There's a time schedule. You should follow that time schedule. No extra time we're gonna be compensated, because we don't have any control about it. And also that because all the duties that you're gonna have, all of you, they are think in the ratio of 1 to 5. For example, if I take 1 hour to do that thing, sometimes 1 to 10, it depends on the duty, but more normally it's 1 to 5. So if I take 1 hour to do one duty, I count that you take 5 hours to do it. So it's more or less already planned in the time schedule. Okay?
Okay.
So we already like prevent or think. Of course, in the beginning it's going to be a little bit more slower, I know, but then you're going to be faster doing the task because it's kind of repetitive. But at the same time, we already have counted this. Okay, for example, if I take 1 hour to do a MailChimp, for example, I give you like 1 afternoon to do it.
Okay.
Okay. And other thing that is really important for the ESC and the Erasmus Plus person is to be open to change and to feedback. Feedback is really important. Sometimes you do something and it's really, really, you have a lot of effort to do it and you feel like, oh, it's amazing, but maybe the feedback is not so positive. So be open that maybe the feedback is good, but at the same time, we're going to look for the details, so that we can improve and work together. About the duties, the rights, you have the pocket money, and also you have the food money, girls. In the times that you're gonna spend our time together eating, that is not included because we're gonna eat all together. So it's already included on the menu, but you have this on the agreement. You have 2 free days per month. Teresa, I need to see how many days you have per week. I don't know. You need to tell me. Then we're gonna talk in private, okay? Are you there, Teresa? Okay? Because I didn't listen to you.
Yes.
Okay.
We will. Okay.
So the Ask Volunteers, you just have the 24 and the 25 and the 31 of December and 1 of January of vacations because the project is continuous. We don't have the break on the Christmas time. So what we recommend as a people is that you accumulate some of the vacation time and we put it on that days, so you can go, like, for example, from the 22nd until the 3 of January, for example, to home, or you make a choice. At this time, normally in February, in December and January, the work is less, so we work half a day, like less hours, like 20 hours a day. But anywhere, I think it's better if you have free time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So make this choice. You choose what you're gonna do. Okay. We don't want to interfere too much on this. So let's talk about a little bit what is TUDANZAS. And the first thing we need to look on it is the Manifesto TUDANZAS. That is can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So let's go here. And I will translate it for you because it's really important for you to understand what we're talking about. So he says, dance is what makes us exist. Be dance is being conscious of life. No one can take off from a human being the right acquired in the when he's born, that is the right of being. Being in movement is being consciousness of the capacity and power of change. Being change is having the power and the right to rethink myself. Being rethinking myself is a right to art. Art is a common right. There is the having the right to art is having the right to the aesthetic, and especially the aesthetic of the 21st century, that is sharing the sensibility. Having the right to share the sensibility is a right to freedom of thought. Being a free being of thought is having space for what is not experimented. Having space is knowing that you are in movement. Knowing that you are in movement is knowing your own dance. TUDANZAS is a movement that gives back the body to humanity. TUDANZAS is a movement of creation, of space to share what is sensible. TUDANZAS promotes the occupation of spaces that means inside spaces or external spaces. TUDANZAS generates places of common being in common. TUDANZAS is art, the art of sharing. TUDANZAS believes in art as a common wealth. No? Okay. So the vision, because of this manifesto, we see that the vision of TUDANZAS is being a social art, social movement that generates initiatives, artistic collective initiatives to develop the social and to develop socially and sustainability of the place that surround it. Okay, the territorio. And the mission. TUDANZAS is a place that promotes the social, collective social interaction through festivals sociales that we had it last May, laboratorios de creación that you're gonna have some of that, some audiovisual materials, collective dances that you're gonna have present and work also in the Rojo Tabú. Mercadillo, that is what we're gonna do, the market of communitary art. And also we have some other artistic collective works. And once in a while we do some more like scientific work to see how the territory and the neighborhood is growing. Okay? Any doubts? No.
No, it sounds nice.
It sounds nice, yeah. Thank you. So, this is the Proyectos TUDANZAS. Let's go for it. You know Google. Google is a place of doing mind maps. And this is what is TUDANZAS for you to see. You are going to work. Sometimes people don't have an overview of what is TUDANZAS, but as you see, we have a lot of things to do. And normally, people come, we do something. For example, we have here youth, okay? So what you're gonna do is just a little bit of this part that is connected with this project. Do you see the cursor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And also you do this. In all these things that we're gonna do, be part, you are just going to be part of this thing. I will put it bigger. That is Mercado Comunitario. And also this thing. Okay? That you're going to know more about it in these days. But it's just for you to know. We have a lot of lines, like is a youth that you belong, that we are taking care of about the ESCA and also the people that are doing scholarships, and also some other projects of Erasmus that they come. We have the gallery that you are inside, that is in TUDANZAS place. Then you have all the events, that is another part of TUDANZAS. Then you have what we call residencies in cooperation with other countries. And for example, we're going to belong to one of the residencias comunitarias, that is going to be Aurora doing it. And then Arte Educación, that is programs with some people, and we have a lot of projects here. Rutas Invisibles de Rojo Tabú and Laboratórios de Criação de Danças. And we have some formations that we are working on it. And yeah, just for you to have like a kind of big overview of what is dances, okay? So sometimes we don't see what we are doing, but remember that these pictures, that sometimes maybe what you see is not what is happening, you know? It's like there is a lot of things going out there that maybe we cannot see, okay? So let's pass through the idea of what is cultural management. So cultural management is like the drawing and the putting on the way projects that look to fulfill some problems and social necessities, and also that is really like connected to what is with culture, you know. And it can be through learning participation, and it can be like open learning, closed learning, working with the schools. Can be like a big project that is more open. It depends. Okay, so kind of like how I manage, basically is how I manage and draw. Firstly, I draw and manage the project that I work with the community in our place. Okay.
Okay.
And it creates like a kind of a program in a place that people are living in or working with of cultural manifestations. Okay, so it's about knowing and organizing, and also creating like plans that need to have organization inside, and also ways of valuing it, and also how to promote it, you know. So that's basically what the gestión cultural does. Normally we use Slack in our communication. I will show you, because I forgot with all this situation, I forgot to put it here, but I will let you know what is our Slack. Normally, we don't write on WhatsApp, because information is not collected and we cannot answer directly. It's like a mess. So Slack is really cool application. I'm going to invite you to come into Slack to the thing that is called internships and volunteering. And there you can communicate, and if you have doubts and so on. Normally, the main idea is that you normally have more than one thing to do by day. So if you're not able to do something, just write down your questions, be specific, and then we're gonna answer them. But in the meanwhile that we are not answering, just move to another task.
Okay.
Because it happens a lot that people get stuck in some situation. Oh, I cannot move, like the situation of the kids. Now we figure out a solution. It was a good way for making the solution of it. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, we are going to pass through it. The Slack is this platform. It's like crashing a little bit now, but you're gonna see it when I invited you. It's really really easy. It's like it's like the WhatsApp, but it's better. Or if you have used Telegram, it's kind of it's a platform that you can talk and
Okay.
have questions there. And then you also can, if you have a question, then I like in a forum, I can answer to your question directly. It's not like a whole chat. It's more specific. I can enter.
Okay.
Also, you can put like links, or also some situations we can put like say like if not stars, but put it like a stick and say, okay, this is important. You stay that information with you for long, and so on. So,
Okay.
which are the functions of gestão cultural? Is, as we said, promotion and gestão. Make management of projects, events, companies. Also, it's connected with the public identities or private identities. Doesn't have any specificity. Also, it has is the idea of investigation and analysis of some situation. You're gonna have it like one small project. You're gonna do it like the three of you. Actually, it's gonna be the four of you because it's coming another person. You're gonna do a little small project, basic project that is called Arte en Común. You're gonna learn about it, and you're gonna have the opportunity to develop the idea, talk with the people that you want to work with, then make all the schedule to make it like properly working, and then after that you can you're gonna apply and make it work, with all the things. But it's not now, okay? It's gonna be in a while. Also, we can do accessory to some places, and have like representation, artistic and marketing of cultural. That marketing is for example, is one of the areas of mercado. Okay. Basically, is these things. So, work like duties that you can have as a volunteer, and also you, Teresa, you're gonna have some of them. Is like creating posts for ERSS, using HotSuite to post them, create stories, MailChimp, create some reels, take some pictures of the events, because mainly you're gonna help us, okay? Do some videos, and you're gonna know how to use some basic tools of video online that with Clipchamp, with these formations that you're gonna have. And for example, when you have round talks, we have instruments to record it. So you will be in charge to record the informations in the center, download it, put it on computer on the drive, organize the drive, do some videos, and answer some people, and do some other management stuff that are really connected with this work of cultural management. One of the things that I put it here is that like a note that says like TUDANZAS, there is a lot of protocols, and these protocols need to be followed up real like that. For example, if you want to answer some people, you don't write an email answering that person, because most of the time we have emails that are predefined that you can write down with them, okay? As you can see, more or less everything is organized this way. It's really basic. Of course, you're going to participate in other activities that are formation activities, and in that thing you're going to take photos, going to have more fun. But some stuff I really like on front of a computer, and you really already know about it. as the interviews we said.
Mhm.
So let's go to this. We have in TUDANZAS some ways for following the work, and also ways to follow your own work. This is the general work of everyone, to have an overview what is happening in TUDANZAS. Is this thing. Everybody has a color. You see, Eleni, Maria, Teresa, you have your own colors. And as you can see, everybody works in TUDANZAS. It's Anna, Edgar, Aurora, people that you don't know, but you're going to know in some days, because they will teach you. They will be some of your teachers. Okay?
Trainers.
Yeah, trainers. I want to make you, for example, do you see, this is last week. Sometimes, for example, this column that is eventos, we are already organizing the mercado, and we are organizing another activity that is called Rojo Tabú, and another activity that is called Rutas Invisibles. And there was some duties to do. For example, Edgar needed to call this guy, and here it's kind of a crashing it, but here you can unplug it, and okay, and you see that is hecho, no hecho, in progress, urgent. You see? So there you have one day. That is the deadline that you need to do. Normally, the deadline that you're going to have is the actual day. For example, I will split your work like doing MailChimp. So you're going to have doing MailChimp. For example, I don't know. Maria is going to be responsible for one MailChimp. No? Maria. And it's going to be... let's imagine it was last Monday, yesterday, and she needs to say how it is. So in the end of the day, as I'm the one that is controlling this thing, I will see what is being done and what is not being done, because I'm the one that is preparing all these things. Okay? Edgar is going to be the one giving to follow you directly, but I'm the one doing this. So I need to know what is happening. And what is happening with you, but also what is happening with Edgar, and what is happening with Aurora, and what is happening with Bruna and Katarina and Maria, and So I'm like the general manager, and Edgar is like more specific to you, doing kind of a coordination of you, all of you. Okay, so your name's gonna be here, the duty is gonna be here, the day that is the deadline that you need to do is gonna be here, and in the end of the day, you need to target which is the state of process of the thing that you need to do.
Okay.
Okay. Are you all following me? I'm listening, Eleni, but I'm not listening the other ones. Can the others say yes or no? Because I cannot see it with this.
If you want, I can turn on my speaker.
No.
I was turning off because the Lenny and
Okay. Just
so
no. Just to know if you are there following me, because I cannot see your faces with this old thing of sharing, because we are not using Zoom. As you know, Zoom has just half an hour, and we don't have this special Zoom. I have it at university, but then they need to come to my account. It's a confusion thing, so it's better this way. Okay? And hojas de cimento. I put it here. I put it here, one hoja de sedimento that is really nice, that is from Daniela, that she have done it really nicely and correctly. For example, as you see, she was doing internship, but she was doing more hours. That's why we are not allowing people to to do like kind of extra hours when they are not at the office, okay? Because sometimes people think that this is really like or maybe they are tired and they want to keep working or whatever, and it's not cool. It's not cool for them, it's not cool for us. But for example, she wrote it down how many hours she made the contabilization, how many hours she needed to do this week, this month of, for example, March, and what are the number of hours that she have done in total. You know, it's really important for you also to have the notion how is your own productivity. It's not going. I'm not going to control it too much. We are not going to control it too much. It's more about you. It's more about how can you deal with your own selves, you know, and so on. Okay. For example, in March, and then she adds like here you have it down there. You have like hoja uno, hoja dos, and you can change the the name of it and put like the month that is connected. Okay. And for example, she had this all these activities. Yeah, and she write it down, for example, and she write it down which hour, how many hours she spent it on it. Okay, and she just have this idea of what is happening to her. And also here is like the links for any duty that you have done, so that we can just understand how is going that everything. Okay.
Okay, so we have to fill something like that every day.
Yes.
Nice.
You have that already. I've sent to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is one of the tasks that you're gonna do today is to do that. Okay. And we have the blog. We have a good example of blog. I will show you. For example, this is from Isabel. She was here. As you can see, it was she find the figure. She figured out a way to do her own blog. It's not the one that you have because I've sent to you. If you go here, when you go to blogs, you have been added already to do your own stuff. If you go here, you know, I hate when computers go slower than mine. Oh, come on.
On the blog, we will have our personal page to write our stuff.
That's what I'm trying to show you, but the computer is really slow, and my brain is faster than the computer. Okay, I add you already to the blog, and you can just edit it there. If you go like Eleni and Maria, you go to Daro Ask, that is Solidarity Corps, and you see that you have your own page here already, and you can write it there. So that's one of also the tasks that you're gonna do today. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. And Teresa, where are you? You are in Erasmus Plus. Okay. Sí, Teresa, ¿estás ahí?
Sí, estoy claro.
Que no te veo, no te escucho, no lo sé. Tienes que decirme, no. Ok. Como ves, mi ordenador está loco. Okay. So, knowing all of this, what you're gonna do is to practice a little bit what we supposed to do. Okay. So, my proposal for you now, as you have already a lot of information. Where is Maria? I lost her. She left.
I'm here. I don't know. I see you.
You see me? I don't see you. I just you have your own computer?
Yeah. Can you see me, Eleni?
Oh, now I know.
Yeah,
Now
yeah,
I
I can
see
see
it
you.
is a problem in my computer. I told you that my computer is crazy today. Okay, my proposal for you, girls, is that we make a pause now of 15 minutes, take some water, get out, get some fresh air, and integrate all this information. That's a lot of information. And then we come back to work with the
Okay.
to do some practical work with all this information. Okay. Okay. So see you in a while in the same chat. We just turn this off. I would do reset on my computer also to do some stuff, and then I will we will come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye bye.